What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about Canadian restaurants that don't exist anymore. So today, I want to take a look at this Reddit discussion where somebody asked, what now defunct Canadian fast food and restaurant chains do you miss? So I thought it'd actually be really interesting to hear about all these Canadian food establishments that I missed out on. And apparently, Canadians don't get to enjoy anymore either. But I don't know, maybe this will trigger a little nostalgia for some of you Canadians out there who remember some of these places. So let's scroll down and take a look here, starting with the Zellers Cafe. Interesting name. Zellers. It's like stellar, but Zeller. What is Zellers? What is that? I can Google this. Thank goodness Google's here to answer my questions. Okay. When you Google it, you get a Wikipedia. Okay, good. We're getting there. Zellers was a Canadian discount store chain? Is this a restaurant? I'm a little confused. Oh, the Zellers Cafe. Zellers Cafe. Is that different? Zellers Restaurant. This is a different Reddit thread. We're really going down a rabbit hole here to get to the bottom of this. There's a photo? What? Zellers Restaurant. Maybe I can Google that? This is okay, we're getting somewhere. Hold on. The Zellers Restaurant is returning to Canada. Oh, well, it's returning, everybody. Good news. It's opening in Hudson Bay stores? What is the Hudson Bay? This is just never-ending questions. Food trucks. Zellers will be hitting the open road with a food truck. It's becoming a food truck. Okay. Bring back the nostalgic menu. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? I'm gonna take this. I have a ChatGPT open here. This is AI. Can answer anything I need. What is the Zellers Cafe in Canada? Here we go. AI can bail me out here. Okay. The Zellers Cafe was a dining facility located within Zellers. Okay. What? How is this number one on the Reddit discussion? Number one place that Canadians miss that is defunct, doesn't exist anymore, is a cafe inside of a discount store? Is that Zellers? A popular Canadian discount store chain. These cafes provided a casual dining experience where shoppers could enjoy a quick meal or a snack. This is like in Costco or Target, where they randomly have like a little restaurant or like a Starbucks or a McDonald's, but in Zellers, it was the Zellers Cafe. Is that about right? The menu featured simple, budget-friendly options like sandwiches, fries, coffees, and even a special item known as the Zeddy Wheel, which was a cinnamon bun. I'm gonna Google that. the Zeddy Wheel. There's so many Reddit threads about all this stuff. What is that? What am I looking at? The Zeddy Wheel? What is this? Does anybody remember this? Are we still talking about Zellers? What do you do on this wheel? I also want to look at images of the Zellers Cafe. Here we go. Zellers Restaurant. Is this what it looked like? Anybody ever go here? Okay. I think we put in more than enough work getting to the bottom of this. Oh, here's the menu. Wow, people actually like took pictures of this stuff. I don't know how old this is. Like the old Woolworths cafe. What is Woolworths? What? Okay, nothing's coming up. This is a Chat GPT question. What about Woolworths? This was also known as the Woolworths lunch counter, iconic part of Woolworth department stores. Famous in the United States. What is Woolworths? I'm in the United States and I don't even know what Woolworths is. Okay. Interesting stuff here. Zellers. All right. Might be coming back, apparently. I never knew it was gone. What are some more Canadian restaurants that don't exist anymore? Licks. There's still one near Parry Sound, but it's not the same. Licks? Licks? Talk about licks in Canada. Oop. I think ChatGPT is smart enough to disregard my spelling mistakes, luckily. Licks Homeburgers and Ice Cream is a burger restaurant chain in Canada. Really? Licks Homeburgers and Ice Cream? Founded in 1978 in Ontario. Famous for the home burger. Licks Homeburgers and Ice Cream? Hey, okay, Licks Homeburgers has a Wikipedia? You know it's legit if it has a Wikipedia? I didn't know today was going to be like sort of a detective investigation about these things, but that's fine. Licks Homeburgers and Ice Cream, Canadian restaurant chain, so this is out of production. Here it is. Anybody remember Licks Homeburgers? I like this. This looks very nostalgic. Classic ice cream place and burgers. Yeah, in Parry Sound, just like the Reddit said. Huh. Do people like this? There's one in Burlington. The shredded cheese garlic mayo. God, I miss that one. Okay. What do people say about Zellers? I didn't even look at that. I miss Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut still exists in America. Did Canadians lose Pizza Hut? I miss the real Pizza Hut. Same with McDonald's. You definitely have McDonald's. There's no way Canada... Do you mean the old McDonald's? With the play places and the Hamburglar? Yeah. Pizza Hut buffets. We lost the buffet, but I think it's coming back. I have fond memories of going to Zellers with my mom during shopping trips. Felt like the food was actually good. So Canadians really do have nostalgia around. Me and my brother used to have these Zellers Zeddy Club cards. And if we took them to the cafe, we could get free cookies and chocolate milk. Awesome while we were being dragged around shopping by my mom. And we got a free snack. Now I know why we shopped at Zellers so much. So that's Zellers and Licks. Okay. Tim Hortons, it's not the same. Okay, this doesn't... I mean, we're talking about defunct restaurants and fast food places in Canada. I think defunct means does not exist anymore. Tim Hortons definitely exists. But maybe not in the eyes of some Canadians. I've actually heard this on other videos I've done. A lot of Canadians seem to be kind of upset with the modern day state of Tim Hortons. In general, all the donut places. I miss Country Style and Robin's Donuts. But anywhere that actually makes their own donuts instead of heating up frozen glazed crap would be great. Fair enough. Coffee Time used to have a reputation of having better donuts than any other chain, and GTA. GTA? Like Grand Theft Auto? Or I don't know. I was in Prince Edward Island, and there was a Timmy's at an Esso. I mean, this might as well be another language, guys. I don't know what we're saying here. There is a Timmy's is Tim Hortons. There's a Timmy's at an Esso in Summerside that had bigger looking honey crullers. Okay. And the glaze looks like the old glaze. Um, I groaned. It tasted so good. Ah, the old. You can just look at a donut and tell if it's the old stuff. Walnut Crunch, rest in peace. So again, this was all for the old Tim Hortons. People having nostalgic recollections of how Tim Hortons used to be good or better, apparently. Okay. Ponderosa. We get Wikipedia, Ponderosa, and Bonanza Steakhouses. I like the name of these places. It's a chain of buffet steakhouses in Texas. Oh, this can't be right. Hold on. No, it began operating in Canada in 1971. Then it moved its focus to the United States. Is Ponderosa still in Canada? I've never heard of this. If it is in the United States, sounds like it's in Texas. It had 36 locations in Canada. The last Canadian location closed in 2010. Yes, so this was a Canadian chain, and then America took it over, apparently, and now it's in Plano, Texas. Steaks, seafood, chicken. I've never seen one of these, to be honest. Interesting. Mine are Marvelous Muffins and Great Canadian Bagel. I didn't realize Great Canadian Bagel is still around. It's just gone in my city. I've never heard of Great Canadian Bagel, though. Okay. Bagel Cafe, the Great Canadian Bagel. Okay. It has a website. The Great Canadian Bagel. Never heard of this. Well, I don't even need to look at this one very much, do I? 5 ingredients? Oh, they got cream cheese. That one still exists. Marvelous Muffins. That's actually how you spell it. I thought they were exaggerating, for fun. No, that's how it's spelled. Muffins was a Canadian restaurant that sold coffee and muffins in 1979. It peaked in the 1980s and 1990s when most shopping malls in Canada had a Marvelous Muffins shop. By 2019, it only had 2 stores left. Look at this. Look at this little storefront signage. Oh, man. I love it. That does look retro. Marvelous Muffins. Bonanza. To be clear, it wasn't the best food. It had a large salad bar. It was reasonable, and my grandma was obsessed with it. It's funny hearing about people's recollections of this stuff from their childhood. A lot of this was like, yeah, I went to Bonanza or Zeller's Cafe because my mom or my grandma dragged me there. Now you have fond memories of it. Mother's Pizza? Mother's Pizza. Okay, Mother's Pizza Parlor and Spaghetti House. Is this right? Is a restaurant revival of a 1970s and 1980s chain, which grew to 120 locations in Canada, and the US, and the UK. It's remembered for parlor-style pizza, big mugs, root beer floats. I did a video on A&W. A&W, which is in Canada, that's like a full restaurant, not just a brand of root beer in the grocery store. It's like a full restaurant. This kind of reminds me of that. Buns Master Bakery. Buns Master Bakery. I like the name. Canada? Here we go. Buns Master Bakery Canada? Here's the website, I think. Is this in, like, all over Canada? Or just in Guelph, Ontario? Buns Master Bakery. Anybody remember that? I don't know. Chi-Chi's Mexican? There was one behind the Guildford Mall when I was young. Deep fried ice cream. And margarita glasses the size of your head. That's why Grandma wanted to take you there, huh? Chi-Chi's Mexican. It has a Wikipedia. It's a defunct Mexican food restaurant founded in the United States. Hey, this is in the United States, but again, totally honest, I've never heard of this before. Some of this must be really regional stuff. Was this ever Canadian? It's a Mexican restaurant. It once operated in the United States and Canada, but exited in 2004. Okay. Yeah, I don't know of any Mexican restaurants in Canada. Mexican food is extremely popular here in the United States. Mother Truckers. This is a place? Compression leggings? Mother Truckers Pizza? Canada. Mother Truckers Canada. Yes, that's what I meant. Oh, it is a Canadian restaurant. Now called Truckers Marketplace. Oh, you had to go and become politically correct. No more Mother Truckers. Truckers Marketplace. Originally named after a historical figure named Mother Trucker. Yeah, it was. Who ran a boarding house near the Rideau Canal in Ottawa. What do they sell? Truckers Marketplace. Okay, this is what it's called now. It's a buffet restaurant in Ottawa. Really? Oh, it was a chain of restaurants in a lot of different cities. Mother Trucker's Food Experience was an a la carte restaurant. Stopped in 2020. Okay, this was a thing. It's been rebranded and remade, and okay, very good. Restaurants that used to be in department stores. Zellers, the Mets, Peoples. The Met? The Met. A church. A museum. I might have to use AI for this one. The Met. Canada. See if AI can bail me out here. The Met. It's a metropolitan entertainment center. It was inside of malls. Let's add that. Ah, you're referring to a Met. Inside malls in Canada. It might be the Metropolis at Metrotown. One of the largest malls. It was a food place in malls in Canada. Come on, AI. You can do it. Oh, I'm getting 2 responses here. Sure, we'll go with this one. It sounds like the Metropolitan Restaurant, a dining establishment that was once popular in shopping centers across Canada. Known for a diverse menu, breakfast items to full-course dinners. Okay, the Metropolitan Restaurant. I think that's what we're talking about. Okay. Like, you could just go on and on and on and on forever with the closed down, out of production, defunct Canadian restaurants. There's so many of these things. It's kind of cool. It's like a whole era of Canada, Canadian history I missed out on. So this is actually really, really fun to learn about. Seriously. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment if you're Canadian, your thoughts on any of these older, closed down Canadian stores or restaurants or fast food chains that you used to love or hate or anything like that. That'd be fun to hear about. Or if you knew any of these on this list here, that'd be cool to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and learning about Canadian culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.